Are you thinking about buying a home in the greater Seattle area and you're really focused on new construction? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of some of the largest master plan communities in the Seattle metropolitan area, so stay tuned. As always, I'm Bryce Greenleaf, local real estate agent here in the Seattle area. So many of you have reached out to me here from YouTube over the years when you're looking to purchase a home. So if you're looking to relocate to the Seattle area, or you already live here and you're looking to buy a home, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help you. Now, there are a lot of new construction communities in and around the Seattle metropolitan area. As a whole, out of all of Seattle Metro, there's probably close to 100 different communities currently building homes. Now, of course, I don't have the opportunity or the ability to go through all 100 neighborhoods. That would take absolutely forever. So what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna take you through 4 of the largest master planned communities in the greater Seattle metro area that are currently building new homes. This will give you an idea of some of the more popular locations. And with master plan communities, you also get what makes it a master plan community are the parks and the trails and sometimes businesses or schools right within the community. There's not a ton of true master plan communities in the Seattle metropolitan area. So I've got 4 here that I'm gonna take you through. So the first community we'll go over here is 10 Trails. Now 10 Trails is located about 34 miles from Seattle, down southeast from Seattle. So there are some people that live, this is in the city of Black Diamond. So there are some people that live in Black Diamond and commute up north into work. It is a bit of a drive for sure. So just be aware on those heavy traffic days, if you're going right into Seattle, you could be an hour or more for that commute time during rush hour. However, there are also a lot of people that live in this 10 Trails community that work remote or work more on the south side. Now 10 Trails is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, master plan community here in the greater Seattle area. There are all sorts of trails and parks all over the place. Within 10 Trails, they're gonna have a lot of community events as well. So there's always stuff going on within 10 Trails where you can see your neighbors and hang out and do all sorts of things with the kids outside at these parks and gathering spaces. Now 10 Trails is continuing to grow and they have a future retail village that will be built at some point. Here's some renderings of some concepts they have come up with, but it's gonna include all sorts of shops and stores and restaurants and all sorts of businesses right within the 10 Trails community, so you don't necessarily have to go outside of 10 Trails as much for your daily, weekly type amenities. They also have sites blocked out for future schools, again, right here within the community. Now you can see all the new construction homes here in 10 Trails. They have single family homes and they also have townhomes in this community as well. There are about 10 different builders within the 10 Trails community. Now I want to show you an example of one of the homes here in 10 Trails. Of course, there's hundreds, thousands of homes here in 10 Trails, but this is a recent one that's currently available, just constructed by Mainview. Now, Mainview is a very good builder. They're personally my favorite builder in the 10 Trails community. They're also in some of the other communities around here as well. So big local builder. This one's 2,600 square foot home priced at $930,000. They have a lot of homes through here and have more that will be coming up soon. Let's jump inside and just take a quick look. So walking in through the front door here, you can see they've got the wide plank vinyl flooring, really nice touch in the home. You've got kind of a bit of a separated entryway, which I know some people really love, leads you into your main living space. So you've got an extra room right here, whether this could be an office. I've seen people turn this into a game room for the kids or a game room for the husband, flowing into the kitchen and main living area. You can see the nice finishes, quartz countertops, some nice touches throughout. One of my favorite things about Mainview as a builder, what they do in pretty much all their homes, are these double sliders. So on each side of the window, you've got a slider there, and then you've got a slider here that opens as well. So it kind of gives you that indoor-outdoor living space in the summertime. Super nice to have. The yard sizes are gonna vary from house to house, depending where they're located in the community. So there's certainly some that have a bigger yard than that. You've got a nice sized pantry through there. Walking back through, closet here, you've got your powder room or guest bathroom here in the hallway. And then we can go upstairs, see 4 bedrooms, like I mentioned, 2,600 square feet this house is, priced at $930,000. So right at the top of the stairs here, you have kind of a loft space, an extra living area. Again, could be a TV room, could be a kid's playroom. Seen people do a lot of different stuff with this. Bedroom here, utility room. Then as you go down the hall, you've got another bedroom. You've got the hallway bathroom. Bedroom number 3 and into your master bedroom with a large walk-in closet. And it leads into your ensuite bathroom. Green belt back here, there are trails, but you're gonna have a buffer zone here, so there's no homes that'll be looking directly into your home.
This is a really nice and pleasant neighborhood. I've showed clients around 10 Trails many times over the years. It's a very pleasant place. It's a very clean neighborhood. Everybody seems to be very friendly. There's dog parks, so it's dog friendly as well if that's a concern for you. Again, there's all sorts of types of homes with different builders, homes that have small backyards, homes that have a little bit larger backyards with some more space for the kids or the dogs. So you're gonna have a good variety of options here, and I think you're gonna feel that it's a very welcoming community. All right, community number 2 here is called Tehaleh. Now Tehaleh is about 45 minutes south of Seattle. It's located in Bonnie Lake. So going down here to Bonnie Lake, this really starts to push the boundary of being commutable to Seattle for a job. I personally would not live down here in Bonnie Lake or Tehaleh and commute into Seattle for work. There are some people that do it, maybe they're part-time, 2 or 3 days a week commuting into work. But I think this is better for those of you that may work on the south side there close to Bonnie Lake or are working remote. This can be a great option. Now, along with 10 Trails, this is community number 2. These are really 1A and 1B of the 2 largest master plan communities in the Seattle metropolitan area. And this, of course, Tehaleh is pushing that Seattle metropolitan area. It is 45 miles south, like I said, but it is still within the Seattle metro area. Now in Tehaleh, there are over 30 miles of trails. There are all sorts of parks with playgrounds. There's a dog park. There are over 1,800 acres of open space parks and trails within Tehaleh. So it's gonna keep green. You're gonna have a lot of homes that are backing up to like a green belt. So you may not have neighbors directly behind you staring into your home. It's a very pleasant place because even though where the homes are, of course, it's a new community, new build homes. They're gonna be homes that are closer together for the most part. Now there are other options, we'll talk about that. But a lot of the areas within Tehaleh, your neighbors are gonna be really close to you side by side. But you also have opportunities for all these trails, for this open space, these wooded areas, like I said, the parks. So there is a sense of privacy in some areas and feeling like you're in nature and you're not just in this huge development. Now within Tehaleh, right when you get into Tehaleh, they have the post, which is 2 things. It's the kind of the starting point for those that are visiting Tehaleh for the first time and looking to get maps and community information there. But you also have the coffee shop that many of those who are living in Tehaleh will take advantage of, and they'll go to the coffee shop there at the post. Again, coffee, smoothies, pastries, you've got sandwiches there. There's a little fire pit area out front to sit down and enjoy if you got a nice morning. So this is a nice starting point here in Tehaleh. Now, one of the most identifiable features of Tehaleh are the gorgeous Mount Rainier views. This is some of the best Mount Rainier views you're gonna get as you're driving in and out of Tehaleh. So just keep that in mind if that's something that's important to you. This is a huge plus. Now, of course, with having those gorgeous Mount Rainier views, you're just a short drive away to a lot of other outdoor recreation near Mount Rainier. Whether that's camping or hiking or mountain biking, all sorts of types of activities there in the Mount Rainier area. Now, over the next 10 years, Tehaleh plans to grow to a 4,700 acre mixed-use community. And 475 of those acres will be dedicated towards employment space. So there will be businesses, schools, retail, food, all sorts of things coming directly into Tehaleh, where it's gonna start to feel like a city in and of itself. Now, there are a few different builders within Tehaleh as well.
So on the Tehaleh website here, you can see, you can search for all their homes that are available with all the builders. This is one of the easiest ways to kind of track all of that by the different price points. So let's take a quick look and see what you can get in each price range. So in the 400,000s, this is just gonna be 55 plus. So there's one option here, the Odyssey by Verterra. So as we go out of that, not a lot in the 400s. As you get into the 500, it opens up a little bit more. You have 55 plus homes again as well, but you also have these Azure homes. So about 1,500 square feet. This one is a 2-bedroom here. You can see priced at 520. And as you scroll through, you're gonna have a lot of Azure homes. There's some 3 bedrooms priced closer to 550. And you can keep going from there. A lot of Azure homes here in the 500,000 kind of range. You also have a duplex with Connor Homes priced at 587. Now let's go to the 600,000s. Opens up a little bit more, even more options. You've got, again, 55 plus, but then you add in Richmond American Homes here, non-55 plus, of course. The Laurel at 614, 990. Again, now it's 2,300 square feet. And these homes are starting to get bigger. More Richmond American here. You can see the mid 2000s when it comes to square footage. You've got more 55 pluses there and through there as well. And you've got a Brookstone home as well. This is where we start to get into the Brookstone builder at 699, 2,300 square feet. Let's go into the 700s. Now we've got Brookstone here again, 2,400, some better finishes maybe in Brookstone than in those Richmond American homes. As you can see, the price point goes up. So a lot of Brookstone homes in this price point in the lower to mid 700s. You've got more Richmond American homes here. And then we're introducing Mainview homes. So Mainview, in the earlier part of this video, I toured you a Mainview home in the 10 Trails community. That's the one I took you through. So this is the same builder. I really like Mainview. I really like their finishes. So kind of their lowest model, 745, and it's 2,800 square feet. So a really good sized home. Here's 755 for 2,900 square feet. So options are starting to open up quite a bit here with Mainview and Brookstone. And then over 800,000, we're gonna have a number of options as well. A lot of Mainview homes. These are just the ones on the site, but there's gonna be more options available as more phases continue through the years. This is a multi-year build out going on. So there's gonna be more builders, more homes that are available. This is just what's on the site right now.
So you can see Tehaleh has a wide range of different types of homes available that you can find at different price points. Like I mentioned, you also have opportunities with homes that are on bigger plots of land. So 1/4 of an acre, 1/2 an acre, maybe even an acre. You can find those within Tehaleh. You also have your typical homes that are on smaller lots, side to side, squeezed in close to your neighbors that are going to be a little bit more on the affordable side. So Tehaleh has a wide range of what you can find. All right, community number 3 here is The Ridge at Big Rock. Now this is in Duval, which is about 28 miles east of Seattle. Now The Ridge at Big Rock is probably the best community on this list for those of you that are taking a job and just want convenience to location for a job. The reason for this is because Duval is set just east of Bellevue. It's about 15 miles east of Bellevue and Redmond. Bellevue, Redmond, this east side corridor is where you have Microsoft headquarters. You've got Amazon offices, you've got a lot of healthcare jobs, you've got Facebook offices. There are a lot of tech companies and healthcare jobs here in this east side area, as well as finance jobs. So there's a lot of people that are working in the Bellevue, Redmond area, and they decide to move to Duval, especially at the new community here, The Ridge at Big Rock, because it does provide a much more doable commute into these jobs that you may not have at some of these other master plan communities. So this is a great opportunity for those, especially working on the east side. Now the Ridge at Big Rock, it's going to be a smaller community than the previous two communities, Tehaleh and 10 Trails, that I just went over. It has 7 neighborhood parks, it has some walking paths, it has some planned retail space, but not built out quite to the extent that these other communities are. Now the flip side to that is the Ridge at Big Rock here is located right next to downtown Duval. And I've done a kind of a vlog tour of Duval and the entire area previously on my channel, so you can check that one out if you're interested in what Duval looks like. But because you are so close to Duval, you have all of your shops, all of your restaurants, everything is already within walking distance just outside of the community. So they don't have to build out this community as this kind of city in and of itself, because everything in downtown Duval is already so close. You have the Sammamish River right there as well, parks just outside of downtown. So there's a lot to do just in this general area. Now they have single family homes and they have townhomes you can see here as well. A lot of different new construction opportunities here within the Ridge at Big Rock. As you can see here up the hill a little bit, they have many lots that are continuing to be developed. So it will continue to expand, and there's opportunities for those of you that maybe you're not looking to buy a new construction home for another year or so. Once they move up this hill and continue to build homes, there will be more options available down the road.
So here at the Ridge at Big Rock, there's a few different options for homes. Not quite as many options as the previous 2 master plan communities I went over, not nearly as many builders in this community. Prices are going to start, you can see the collections here. So this is kind of the low end here with the Armstrong. So prices are going to start in the mid 800s and go up from there. So you can see for that kind of starter home in their community, it's just under 2,000 square feet. As you go up from there, there's a lot of options over $1 million. As you get over 2,000 square feet, you've got the elm, the hemlock, and the elderberry. As you continue to get larger in that square footage and then get over 1.1 million. As you keep going down here, you can see all the options. There's homes in, just under $1 million as well. So there's a good mix of different homes that are available in the Ridge at Big Rock, but not quite as many as there would be in those other 2 previous communities. And that's just because it is a smaller community. But you've got anywhere from just under 2,000 square feet to, mid 3,000 square footage up to, 1.3 million about. So there's a lot of nice homes. And like I said, they're going to continue to build. They've got more space up that hill there where they will continue to be building more of these homes.
All right, and the last community I'm gonna go over here is Talus. Now, Talus is in Issaquah, and it's the most established community of all of these 4 that I've gone over here. Now, if you are specifically looking for multiple different new construction opportunities, Talus might be towards the bottom of your list when it comes to the master plan communities that I've gone over here. The reason for that is they're pretty well built out. There's not a lot of new construction going on currently at Talus. There is one neighborhood currently going in, but outside of that, once this one is finished up, there's not a lot of opportunities for new construction. Now you'll have plenty of resale opportunities as well. There are a lot of homes in this area, over 1,000 homes in the Talus neighborhood. It's about 630 acres total. There's 50 miles of trails. There's all sorts of parks all around Talus. And it's got the most variety, I would say, when it comes to the different types of homes. You have your regular single family homes, you have your townhomes, you also have apartments that you can rent. And then there's also a retirement community here in Talus as well. Now, Talus is located about 17 miles east of Seattle, about 10 miles east of the Bellevue area, where I mentioned there are a lot of great job opportunities. So there's a lot of people that live in Issaquah, whether it's Talus or any of the other neighborhoods, that commute into Bellevue or Seattle for work. It is a doable commute. Now, Issaquah is a more expensive area, more expensive than these other 3 communities that I've gone over. The reason for that is Issaquah has become very, very desirable over the years. It is part of the East Side Corridor. Now, the East Side Corridor I talked about briefly, that's Bellevue, Redmond, Kirkland, Sammamish, and Issaquah. These cities have some of the best jobs in the area, highest paying jobs. They have some of the best rated school districts. You can go on Great Schools or niche.com, look at all these school district rating sites, and the districts in this East Side corridor, and specifically Issaquah, are very highly rated. So a lot of people want to be in these areas. Now there's a lot to do downtown in Issaquah, and with Talus, you're only a couple of miles from downtown. So all of your shopping is there in Issaquah. All your restaurants and everything is close nearby. You also have a lot of recreation in Issaquah outside Talus because you are set so far east, closer to the mountain ranges. You can get to the mountains very quickly and easily. There's a lot of hiking trails and whatnot all over the place in Issaquah. All right, well, this wraps up my video here on 4 of the largest master plan communities in the Seattle metropolitan area. Like I said, I'm an active real estate agent in this area, so if you're moving over here to the Seattle area, or you already live over here and you're looking to purchase a home, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you with that process. Thanks for watching.